A long time ago, in Corinth, there was a tyrant called Bellerophon. One day, a young man killed him accidentally. He panicked, and before anyone had realized what had happened, he was gone. Nobody even remembered his name. He went to Tiryns, the city founded by Proetus. Proetus was now the king of Tiryns. He had married a woman called Stenebea. They gave the young man hospitality. The king purified him of his crime.
There you are. Now you're purified. We shall call you Bellerophon, he who killed Bellerophon.
The queen Stenebea thought Bellerophon was charming. She went to tell him so, but Bellerophon rejected her. Stenebea was furious and humiliated. She decided to take revenge. You know how the young stranger is thanking you for your hospitality, she told Proetus. He tried to seduce me. Proetus was very embarrassed. He couldn't let such an offence go unpunished. But on the other hand, he liked Bellerophon.
What shall I do?
He thought.
He deserves death for what he just did. But I can't just kill him.
Eventually, Proetus found an alternative. He sent Bellerophon to Lycia, to his father-in-law, Iobates, with a sealed message.
Could you give my father-in-law this message, please?
He said, and he gave Bellerophon a papyrus roll. Bellerophon left for Lycia, totally ignorant of the contents of the message. The message asked Iobates to kill Bellerophon. Iobates read it and thought,
how am I going to kill this young stranger? Oh, I have an idea. Bellerophon,
he said,
I want you to go and kill the chimera. The chimera? Never heard about it. What is it? The chimera is a monster with a lion's head, a goat's body, and a dragon tail. It is killing loads of people here in Lycia, because it is not only strong and swift and ferocious, but it also can spit fire. Oh, I will go,
said Bellerophon.
I'm sure I can fight it. I'm an excellent hunter, you know, and I'm not frightened.
Bellerophon left. How would he kill the chimera? He hadn't the slightest idea. Fortunately, the goddess Pallas Athena was watching him. There's a brave and determined young man, she thought. I'm going to help him. She came to Bellerophon carrying a bridle in her hand. Bellerophon, she said, don't rush. If you want to kill the chimera, you will need this bridle. It is magic. It'll enable you to catch Pegasus, the winged horse. You must go to Corinth by the Pyrene source. Bellerophon took the bridle and went to Corinth. He found the Pyrene source, and Pegasus stood nearby. The horse gave a start when Bellerophon slipped the bridle over his head, but he let himself be bridled. Bellerophon jumped on his back. They rose in the air. Soon they saw the chimera. Bellerophon tried to get closer, but each time he was close enough to aim, the chimera spat fire.
How can I proceed?
Thought Bellerophon.
I keep safe of the flames thanks to Pegasus, but I can't get near enough to hit the chimera with my spear. I have an idea.
He thought suddenly.
How about throwing it an arrowhead? They are leaden.
Bellerophon mounted an arrowhead on his spear. Then he flew head-on towards the chimera, holding out the spear as far as he could. The chimera's fire breath melted the lead. The melted lead poured all over the chimera and killed it. Bellerophon took its corpse triumphantly. Iobates was stunned when he saw the monster dead.
I was confident that the chimera would kill him,
he thought a while later.
I must find something else.
So he sent Bellerophon to conquer the Solimi tribe, which was Iobates' traditional enemy. When he triumphed over the Solimi, Iobates sent him to fight the Amazons. Again, Bellerophon triumphed. Iobates was desperate, so he gathered his best warriors.
My son-in-law, Proetus, instructed me to kill Bellerophon.
He said,
We must lay an ambush for him.
So Iobates' whole army lay in ambush. But they were killed to the last man. Arbates gave in.
Listen,
He said to Bellerophon,
considering all the deeds you achieved, you must be of divine origin. I'm not going to try and kill you anymore. On the contrary, I'm giving you my daughter, Philonoe, in marriage, and my kingdom when I die. Look at the message Proetus sent me.
he went on. Bellerophon read the message and said, outraged,
Downright lies! This is an outrage, a scandal! This woman first tried to seduce me, and then she tried to dispose of me! Revenge! Let's go to Tiryns!
When Sthenebea saw Bellerophon arrive, she was terrified. Can this be Bellerophon? My father couldn't kill him. But why should he come back? What does he know? She panicked and tried to flee with Pegasus. But she was thrown off and fell to her death. Bellerophon was satisfied. When Arbates died, he became king of Lycia.
Ha!
He thought,
I seem to be always successful. Arbates must have been right. I must be a descendant of the gods. Well, if I am a god, then let's go to Mount Olympus. Come on, old nag! To Mount Olympus! Hurry!
but Zeus saw him.
Arrogant fellow! He hasn't understood at all what the human condition is.
And he put an end to the trick by throwing Bellerophon off his horse. Bellerophon was to die lonely and forgotten. Pegasus, on the other hand, stayed on Mount Olympus and served Zeus.